What's up? How you doing? Haven't heard them. Complicated. Sorry, I haven't heard them. I can't search up the tab right now. I don't got my my computer on me at the moment. I'll try to remember them though. Have you heard Skater Boy? No, I have not. They any good? No. I don't listen to Miley Cyrus. Okay, there we go. Green Day. I listen to a lot of Green Day, yeah. Sum 41. Yeah, I like Sum 41. I don't know any songs by them though. Too Deep. Yeah, that's a good song. I just don't know how to play it. That's what I meant by I don't know any songs by them, is I don't know how to play any of their songs. Oh, sorry. No need to apologize. I should be the one apologizing. So I'm sorry. How old am I? I'm 15. Uh, hold on. All right. Can I sweep pick? No, I cannot. Not yet. It's a skill that I'm gonna try and learn at some point, though. Same with fingerstyle. I can't fingerstyle yet, but I'm trying to learn. AC/DC. Love the SG. This actually isn't an SG. It's based on the SGs though. It's this is my sister's guitar. She lets me use it because mine's not working right at the moment. I'm learning stuff. Upper lip at the moment. Yo, bro, what's up? Where are you from? UK here. What about you? I'm doing fine. Just figured I had more time, so do another live stream today. I see you like Pink Floyd. Oh, I love Pink Floyd. It's great. Yeah. Great to see the young ones playing guitar. Yeah. Yeah, I love playing guitar. Bend that B string, brother. Bro, can you play Beanie? No, I cannot. I can't either. Sorry. What kind? So which kind do you play? Wait. Hold on. Can you play Smells Like Teen Spirit? That's really good. That was me just like going fast too. Like, I'm not a huge Nirvana fan, but I like Teen Spirit. Thanks so much. You are very welcome. Wait, so which kind of song do you play? I play a lot of different rock. I'm big into Pink Floyd right now, so I'm learning a lot of Pink Floyd. I like a lot of metal, and I play a lot of like hard rock and metal too. Love Ghost and Metallica and just rock in general. But I wish I played guitar. It's really easy. It's easy if you put the time and effort into wanting to learn to play, you know? I've only played for like 3 years, so I'm not an expert yet, but any Slipknot? I do not know any Slipknot, sorry. I should learn a few Slipknot songs, but a lot of people have been asking me for Slipknot, so I'm a drummer, by the way. Yeah, I'm a guitarist, so that's cool, man. You like playing the drums? Yes, good to hear. You know who Steve is? I've heard of him. Haven't listened to much, but even though I'm 11, keep at it, man. Keep at it. He's a guitar legend. Yeah, I know. I'm like mad at myself for not listening to much of him. I've heard a few of his songs, but liked what I've heard. It's just I've been focusing on other bands and artists. Yeah, I've liked what I've heard of him, though. Alright, can you play Mood by 24K Golden? I have not heard that song. What's your favorite band? You can name a couple if you want. Right now, I'm going through a big Pink Floyd phase, if you couldn't tell. But it really depends on the genre. I like a lot of bands, so I don't really know what you'd classify Ghost as now, but I like their older stuff when it was more heavy. It's a very good song. You can search it up on the internet. Yeah, I'll search it up when I get my computer out later. But yeah, I like Ghost. I like Amity Affliction. A lot of metal, hard rock. Who else? Punk bands. I like a lot of Green Day. I listen to a lot of Blink. A lot of Alkaline Trio and Rise Against, and a lot of emo alternative and what's the flag? This is the Crossed Hammers flag used in Pink Floyd's The Wall. What's up, Autumn? Can you play American Idiot? I cannot. I know I need to learn that song at some point, but I attempted it like when I was first learning it, or learning how to play, I should say. And I sounded like crap, so I never played it since, and I just kind of forgot all about that song, but that's something I need to learn. Can you maybe play Killing in the Name of? I have not heard it. let me redo that. All right. What did Autumn delete? By the way, you play good. I think you need some more practice. Keep playing. Practice. Yeah, dude, I play... Guitar is pretty much my life at this point, so... And I don't see me quitting anytime soon. I'm trying to get better. That's one of the reasons I do the live streams right now, like while I'm learning still. Is so like the OG subscribers can like watch me grow and stuff as well. Support me. Thank you, bro. Awesome. Keep it up and never give up. Will do. What prices do you normally buy your amps at? Well, hold on. Let me clear this stuff off real quick. Still curious what the flag's for. The flag is, it's just a symbol that Pink Floyd used, for their wall tour. Jaden. What, Autumn? But yeah, this is the amp I use. I don't remember. I don't know if my dad bought me this one. He said it was around 200 if I remember correctly. It's a freaking great amp though. I like it a lot. Yeah, here's my pedals. This is a Black Star mini amp. And a headphone amp as well, also by Black Star. So yeah, that's all my amps that I use. The mini amp was around $50. I don't remember. My aunt is packing my baby cousin's bag, then we're leaving. Okay. Good to know, Autumn. I'm a bass player from India. I like the way you're playing. Thank you. You like playing bass? I want to get a bass just so I can, like, experiment. Play some Tool. I don't know any Tool. Sorry. I like Tool, but you love it? Good to hear. So, yes or no? Can we call at the hotel? Maybe, Autumn? You have a bass guitar? Bass is... I've heard that bass is pretty easy, but I've been more interested in, like, playing lead and... I agree, play some Tool. Yeah, I should learn some Tool, but... You're kidding me. Super, I just got back on! I got off to eat. Oh, you just streamed Deltarune? Okay, yeah, I'ma go. Alright, see ya, Autumn. For 4 hours. And I was eating, Super. I did hop on for a little bit. While I was eating. but I didn't say anything. I don't know why I didn't, but... Tool's genuinely super easy. Adam Jones plays simple yet effective guitar. I like Tool. I just haven't really put in a thought of like learning one of their songs or anything. I do like Tool though. Just be there when I play chapter 3 and 4 maybe. 100%. I'll be there for chapter 3 and 4. Super. Thanks for the amazing stream. I'm a go now. Alright, see ya. See ya, Dynamic Duo. Thanks for stopping by. Probably want to see that as much as I do. Yes, I do. Do I know any metal songs? Yes, I do. I know a lot of metal riffs. I don't know if you'd count old Ghost metal, but I know a lot of old Ghost songs. Slipknot, Lamb of God. I don't know any of their songs. I do like their music, though. All of them. I know a lot of Metallica, though. If you count that as metal. Can play Everlong from Foo Fighters. I cannot. I don't know how to play that. That's a good song, though. Metallica does count. I figured. Bro, when will you come live again? Because I feel sleepy. I'll probably be live tomorrow seeing Metallica in November. I would love to see Metallica. But yeah, I don't know exactly when I'm a live stream tomorrow. I'll try and live stream around the same time that I am right now, but yeah. I love Metallica. I saw a tribute this year. Saw a tribute to them this year, and they were pretty good. Okay, bro, keep it up. You too, bass. Good night and bye. See ya. Hold on. I gotta feed the dogs real quick. I will be right back. All right. 3:21 already. Wow. How long have you been playing? I have been playing 3 years. About 3 years now. I'm not the greatest yet, but same here, bro. You play guitar? W stream, by the way. Thank you, Super. Forgot to mention, I'll also do Snowgrave at some point. You can still watch it whenever I do that. Alright. I've posted my progress a bit on my channel. I'll check it out. If I can find your channel afterwards. I'll write your name down real quick, though. I like connecting with some of my subscribers and viewers, so if you couldn't tell. You've been with me since the start. Well, technically, yeah, you have. And I'm not even just saying YouTube. Technically, you have been with me since the start, Super. That's cool, bro. You seem like a top lad, honestly. Thank you. Learn a Tool song for me. Will do. I know I need to learn at least parts of their songs, but just haven't really got into them much. Playing, at least. I like Tool, listening to Tool. You can't say that I haven't been there since the start. Can't word correctly. I see that, Super Games. Great song to start with. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Arlo. spelled it wrong. At least you're not the only one. Words are hard. Words are hard. That is the most relatable thing I think I've ever heard. Especially when you're typing on a tiny phone keyboard. Yes. That transition is kind of hard to do. Alright. What have you been talking about? How'd you learn your music, bro? Sheet music or from YouTube? Both. I mean, I can't really read sheet music. I can read tabs, but not like notes and stuff. I tend to use the videos some people are saying with tabs on screen to follow. Yeah, that's what I normally do. But I use this one app called Songster. It's filled with a bunch of bass tabs and just guitar tabs. It also has sheets for drums. Not gonna lie, this is kind of good. You've improved a lot. Thank you, Super. Best way to play I can't talk. The best way to play like us is to play with us. Words got him. Yeah, you all are having trouble typing. I'm having trouble talking. What just happened? How many guitars do I got? I have this one that my sister lets me borrow. This one isn't my guitar. This is my sister's. But she lets me use it, especially because my main guitar that I normally use, it's not sounding right. So I'm gonna need to get it checked checked at, looked at. Yeah, I'm not able to talk. Talk me no good. Grammar me not. But yeah, this is normally the one that I use. This is a Dunable R2DE. It's based off of the Gibson RDs. But yeah, I normally use this one. But there's something wrong with the neck, and the last time the dude did it, set it up, he did a terrible job. So yeah, I'm gonna need to go get this looked at again. And that's why I'm not using this one. Normally I use this one. If you've been to like any of my previous streams, I'm like only using this one. But there's times that I will also use my Jackson. I like this Jackson. I'm gonna need to get more different pickups in this Jackson though. These pickups suck. Also a nice guitar though. A little small for me, but it still works. I also have this Stag acoustic that I just found. And I also have this old Silvertone that I use quite often. I like this Silvertone. Pretty cool looking guitar. I just have one of the old Les Pauls. I want a Les Paul. If I were to get a Les Paul, it would have to be that one James Hetfield Iron Cross white, the one white guitar that he used for a Les Paul. I like how that one looks. Wanted the Adam Jones custom, but that thing's like $10,000. Yeah, I know. A lot of the custom guitars made in, yeah, they're just overly expensive. I want to get a custom black Fender like David Gilmour's, but those are pretty freaking expensive too. I need to get like a black Fender in general. Black Fender Stratocaster. Fender as well. Les Paul isn't really great for heavy metal. Well, I mean, it's been 3 hours. I got off, Wyatt. I got off for a little bit. Ate, took a break. But yeah, I need a Les Paul, but I also need a Strat, Fender Strat to be and I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. Nothing is clicking for me today. Like, I don't feel like I'm playing, like, as good as I normally am. I don't feel like I can talk. You got pinch harmonics down yet? No. Yes and no. Some days I can do pinch harmonics like it's nothing, but other days I just can't get it down. Like today, nothing is clicking for me today. I know, a lot of the times I can do pinch harmonics, like I've done it without any distortion on just a clean channel as well. Yeah, I can't do pinch harmonics easily today. This is a squeaky stool. Pretty much figured them out. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of pinch harmonics on this guitar since I'm not really used to this Regal, because my sister's just letting me, like, just now letting me use it, so I've been trying to practice with it. It's easier to do it because I know the exact position that I need to do on my Dunable, though. Suck when I pick up a new guitar, so I fully understand. I mean, it just takes practice. I like using all of the guitars. I'm like mad that my Dunable isn't really working correctly right now, because I love that guitar. This Regal, though, based off the SGs, this is a pretty sweet guitar, though, too. We got this for, like, really cheap, too. Like, $100 for this, a strap, pedal with all these different channels and whatever, and a hard case. All for like $100. And it's a freaking nice guitar too. There's a few like dings in it, but still sounds great. motivated me to get up and go play some guitar. I'll catch you later. Alright, you do that. Keep at it. See ya, Arlo. Fighting Snowgrave Spamton.
Good for you, Wyatt.
What song was that, Wyatt? The one I just played. Okay. No, any strokes? No. Alright, 3:54. Alright, I better get off. End the stream. Keep rocking, bro. You know what? I got nothing to do anyway, so I changed my mind. I'm gonna stay on for a little while longer. Wyatt, bro. Oh, you wanna see some doggos? Hold on. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 profile pic. That's what I thought. Oh, look! Look at this doggo. Speaking of doggos, Sona, come here. Get your butt over here. Look at this doggo. Ooh. So what's going on? What's going on, Tuna? What's going on? What are you doing? Need to go outside? Need to go outside? Is that what you want? I will be right back. Look at my pic. Wait, who is that? Who is that, Wyatt? I can't tell. What's the dog's name? That one is Sona. I don't know if my other dog is gonna go. Oh, that's Reese? He's gonna sue you. He's gonna sue you, Wyatt. Come on. All right. I'm gonna need to let them back in a minute, so I'll just keep my guitar down for now. How we doing, everyone? How we doing this fine Saturday evening? Tired? Me too. I woke up and I went right back to bed. All right. All right, yeah, they're not there yet. A-okay, and finna break my switch. Spam to make me angry. Yeah, I don't play Deltarune, so I've not played Deltarune in like a year. I like Undertale better. I haven't really got into Deltarune, but I like the game, but I like the gameplay and what I've seen of the gameplay, at least. I haven't played it myself, but Wyatt shows me it every day in school. It's been years since I got Undertale. Still haven't beat it. I was trying to replace the battery in the Switch because the battery was it was shot. So yeah, and then my dad, he broke my Switch, so I haven't played Undertale in forever. Then I got it on my Xbox, and then yeah, I just haven't really played it since. I am Steve. Hold on. Wyatt, bro, what the heck? Something from Nirvana. That's all I know. All right. Not Jaden look like an average emo. I'm not emo! I'm telling you, I'm not emo, Wyatt. fingers hurt yet? No, they do not, Autumn. Surprisingly, no. They're a little messed up, but you can't tell there. But alright, I gotta go let the dogs in. I'll be right back. Okay. This is a very squeaky stool. Alright, I think... That good for you, Wyatt? that is a freaking cool sound. With the overdrive and the phase shifter. Wow, that sounds amazing. Yeah, that was just a test to see, cause I just figured out that I just found that sound with the phase shifter and the overdrive on. Are you still taking requests? No, not right now. Sorry. All right, hold on. Have you ever tried finger picking? You mean like finger style? Like this? I have not really got into finger style, but I try, and I'm trying to get better at that because that's a skill I kind of want to learn, but it's kind of difficult to do. Trying on my Strat. Yeah, I need to get myself a nice black Fender Strat. You got a 1991 Sunburst. How long have I played for? I have played for about 3 years now. Yeah, I those Fenders sound nice, especially the Strats. I need to get like a Sunburst guitar at some point. Are you consistent? Yeah, I am. Especially now that I'm like really getting into it. But I've been like really into it for like a year now. I've done it off and on for about 3 years, but really getting into it like recently. So, favorite song to play? Right now, it's probably In the Flesh by Pink Floyd. I just like how it sounds. Another song that I really like to play is Ritual by Ghost. In the Flesh, was it? Yes. That one in specific was, I mean, I guess it's pretty much the same for both of them. That's the part one, which was, it has a question mark at the end. It's literally the album opener for The Wall. That one's a vibe. Yeah, I really like it. It's a fun song to play. Easy, too. The hardest bit about that song is the opening where it goes. And I still suck at doing that. Hold on. I like the bends on it. Like Shock Me by Kiss. The only thing I could properly play is Supermassive Black Hole by Muse. I haven't heard that. I'll have to check that out later. I've heard Muse is pretty good. I haven't really got into them. I like a few Kiss songs as well, but they're not my favorite band. Who is your guitar idol? David Gilmour. Or what's his name? For rhythm, I guess James Hetfield, but I play more so I play lead. My grammar is sucky today. I am so sorry. So I like whoever the first nameless ghoul was for Ghost as well. Fire was the element for the ghoul. But yeah, David Gilmour is probably my top, especially now that I'm like really into Pink Floyd. But I like the slower stuff playing. But I love DeMartini and George Lynch too. They're pretty good. I also like Carlos Santana. Not a huge Santana fan, but I like a lot of the guitar he does. I know, completely unrelated to what you said, but But yeah. You learned the famous one from Santana? Yeah, I saw Santana live a few years back. That was a pretty cool show. Yeah, I don't really listen to Santana much. I like Carlos Santana as a guitarist, though. Black Magic Woman, that's probably it, yeah. That sounds familiar. Bryn Adams, or Bryan Adams, not Bryn Adams. What? That's cool. Ooh, I guess also, either Doyle from the Misfits or Michael Graves from the Misfits. Both are great guitarists. It's not my fave, but it's nice to see, considering Kiss are retired. Yeah, they came to a venue near me. I thought it would be kind of cool to see, but it was expensive, so. And it wasn't a day that we could go. Lots of people like the Misfits. Oh yeah, Misfits are probably one of my top bands as well right now. Love the Misfits. Love Michael Graves' era as well. Michael Graves is a pretty good singer and guitarist. He's coming to a venue near us too, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him. These past few days, I've become obsessed with playing sun hits like The Sky and Supergrass. That's cool. They're such money grabbers, though. I wish Paul would come back to Europe. Yeah. I like the costumes they have. They were a huge influence on Ghost, which is probably my number one favorite band. For a long time. Like, I love Ghost, and Kiss and Metallica were saw Ghost shirts in Denmark. Oh yeah, I saw they were a cool show to see live. They were their prequel tour. We went to see them. They were freaking awesome. I don't remember much. That was like my first concert I ever went to, so. Yeah, I have a few Ghost shirts as well, though. I like the art they use. Concerts are cool, though. Playing in your room isn't the same as on stage. Yeah, I kind of want to. I love going to concerts, and I kind of want to join like a band of some sort, you know, like just like a local band or whatever. I'm trying to start a tribute band to Ghost, but I don't know anyone who plays locally, so can't always be playing your other guitars, though. Yeah. Really want to do a Kiss tribute band. Yeah, just the idea of like tributes. I would love to do like a Pink Floyd tribute and a Ghost tribute. Those are my top two bands right now. while since I played that. So, how many guitars do you have? I have... This one's my sister's, actually, and she's just letting me borrow this one, basically, until I have my Dunable R2, based off of the Gibson RDs that Ghost used to use. This one is my main one, but it sounds like crap right now. So I need to go get it looked at. And it's not the tuning either. There's something wrong in the neck. Need to get it looked at. Adjusted. But yeah, that Dunable R2 is my main guitar. I also have this Jackson here. I also like this Jackson. This is I want a Jackson V as well, or just like a V in general. But yeah, I like the Floyd Rose, but they're so annoying. Floyd Roses are so annoying to stay in tune. Or like when they go out of tune. Tried when they are amazing. Oh yeah, I love this Jackson. Used to love this Jackson, I should say, until I got the R2. But this one is it's just been out of tune, and I need the nuts here. They just don't turn very easily. So I have to take these nuts off and then tune it up here. Loosen these up all the way, and then tune them, then put the nuts back on, and then adjust these again. And it's so annoying. Yeah, this one's out of tune right now. I love this Jackson. It needs new pickups. It needs different pickups, but it's still a nice guitar. Definitely like a wider neck, though, than a lot of the other guitars I have. Which I don't have that many guitars, but I also have this Stag acoustic. This is a pretty cheap guitar, and it's broken pretty much. I just keep it around, kind of use it as like a backdrop. I found this one somewhere, so I'm thinking about like just taking it apart and use it as like I like doing art on a lot of stuff, so might like put like a design on it, take all of the words off that they drew on. But this is my go-to for when I use acoustic or play acoustic. This is the Silvertone. I love this guitar. It's just annoying how I don't remember what it said, but I need to get a new acoustic. Because those two frets sound the same. I don't remember what the dude who set it up recently. Dude set it up for the first time. This used to be my dad's guitar, and then he gave it to me. This was my first guitar. But yeah, I like that Silvertone. Hi, bro. Cool guitar. Thank you. But yeah, back to this. play AC/DC. Saw a guy in a guitar store get kicked out for playing that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same thing with like Stairway to Heaven too. Like I haven't learned that one, but yeah, cuz it's so it's just easy to play. And it's so overrated. Like the most overrated songs. You don't ever want to play that in a guitar store. That's why I like playing a lot of like Ghosts, older stuff. Like when I'm looking at guitars in a guitar store, I'll be checking it out and I'll play like, or I'll hit. Came in and took down a 4,000 euros. Started playing that. Smoke on the Water and Child of Mine. Both good songs. Play some blues. I don't play blues. I always play Shock Me, Mr. Speed, and Deuce. That's cool. If I play blues, hold on. Yeah, I don't play blues. You basically just make up a bunch of stuff. And I'm not creative in any way, so. What's up, Bacon? How often do you go live? I go live more than I make videos now. I just like the... Sorry, my English is very bad. I'm from Russia. Hello from Dallas. That's cool, man. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I go live whenever I can, pretty much. I'll go live again tomorrow, probably. Probably. I was gonna say, what time is it for you right now, Kiss fan? $11 p.m. Yeah, it's 4:53 for me right now. Bet you get a lot more likes if you got a haircut. Yeah. You think you're funny. Did you just did Bacon just tell you to get on? So you could make fun of my hair? You have a band? I do not. I love watching this. Just discovered you. Yes. Nope. Yeah, I get on, I live stream more than I make videos now. I just like connecting. I like going live because I can play, but also talk and see what, like, I need to do, you know? Get info and input from different viewers and subscribers. But yeah, I go live whenever I can, pretty much. Take more requests tomorrow. Yes, I probably will. I might even do it a little later today, but I don't know. Hey, Bacon, see whose guitar this is? Listen to what I play. What's up, Autumn? Gotta retune this. All right. Hey, bro, you just got 2 more subs. You're welcome. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you. You're so helpful. Okay, gotta go now. Bye, Autumn. Have you ever tried to make your own stuff? No. I'm not creative like that. I've tried and then I forgot because then it didn't even sound good to begin with, so I don't write music. This is my setup. RG100. It looks loud. It is. And it could be if I could crank it up as loud as it will go. I don't even have this at... I don't even have this a quarter way for the volume. And it's, like, loud. So, already. Get one of those 300-watt Marshalls. I've been looking at getting one of those Marshalls, but I'd rather get another guitar because this amp still works, so. Like, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was talking about one of those black Fender Strats. Gotta get a deal. Yeah, I've been looking at them. A lot of the stuff is just expensive. So I like how those sound though. I've been looking at one of those, and I've been trying to find one of the old orange amps. I don't remember which one, but I got my Les Paul used, mint condition. I also had the Dunable R2 used. It was also mint condition. Then I let my friend play it, and he dropped it, so got it fixed, but still. Orange ones are good. I lean towards Marshalls though. I know a lot of bands that used the those Marshalls. I'm pretty sure Ghost used both the Marshalls and the orange amps, so. Never let my mates touch my guitars. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I have this Blackstar mini amp, and I also have this Blackstar headphone amp. The NUX 300 pedal. Yeah, I have I'm borrowing this hot wired pedal. I have this phase shifter, and there's my channel switch. Come on. All right, there we go. Good for travel. Yeah, it is. What is the headphone amp? It's basically like the mini amp, except you need headphones instead of it. So you basically plug it in, and you connect it to your headphones. It also has all this different settings, and you can change the sound through with this button, Blackstar. So I like this. Nice to use when my family gets annoyed at me for using this big one. Get that. Yeah, it's pretty cheap too. I don't remember the exact price, but I just remember it being cheaper. I think the mini amp was like about what, $50? Around 50? Tell me about it. They're always telling me to stop playing my noise. Yeah. It's my sister gets so annoyed with me. It's hilarious. And I also play like all these bands that she hates too, so her reaction is always freaking hilarious. Yeah. She doesn't really play. That's why she lets me use this guitar, is because she never really plays. I taught her Gigolo Har Megiddo by Ghost, which is literally just and she had trouble doing that, and she learned a few My Chemical Romance songs, bits to Chem Romance songs, but she doesn't ever really play, and she finds me playing like super annoying, so I always teach my family Firehouse when they ask to go play. Yeah. You didn't really like practicing at your sister's age either, so maybe she... well... True. Still, though. Maybe she will listen to other bands too. Yes! I am praying that she finds different bands. Just different bands. $5:12 already. Dang. PM. What sketch pick do you play? Oh crap. I play any, really. As long as I have pick, you know. I can play with any. Nice. I dented that one. Went like 50 miles to a guitar shop for another Really? November rain. I cannot do that. Sorry. I do not have a tab on me right now. Or anything to search up tabs at the moment. Oh, really? Wow. Just loading Ben on 8 for no reason. Hold on. Pink Floyd. Yes. Pink Floyd. All right. I just turned it all the way down. You remember Strutter from earlier? Something like that. And it just repeats. That's all I remember. I don't remember how many times it goes from... Yeah, that's all I remember. Sorry. I have to practice that. That is kind of fun to play. I'm not a huge Kiss fan, but that's fun to play. That's why I feel like that's also why I like Young Lust by Pink Floyd, is because of this. Just that. That's just kind of fun. Once you start doing those kind of riffs, you never stop. Yeah, I know. It's just fun to do. It just has that like old, like classic 50s through 60s sort of more so 60s sound. But looks hard but easy once you wrap your head around it. Yeah. It also helps having like longer fingers too. Like Deep Purple and rock. Do you know any alternate picking? No. Took me ages to figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of different techniques. You still use tap hammer on pull-offs? Yeah. That's all Thunderstruck is, pretty much. The opening to Thunderstruck. That's all just hammer-on pull-offs. Ooh, wait. Can I still play this? Or did I forget? Hold on. I forgot how to do that. Hold on. Sounds like one of those going back in time movie scenes. Yes! It kind of, wow. It does, kind of. Zach, gotta go now, though. Enjoy your playing. I'll drop by tomorrow. All right. Thanks for stopping by, though. See ya. I think I'm gonna also end the stream now, too. It's been a while, so.